Hello. I know I said in the last one that I wasn't going to do another one on my phone, but here I am, doing another one on my phone. I don't know why I haven't bought a camera yet. Probably because I don't want to part with the money, in all honesty, but I will, definitely. I keep saying it. Definitely will. Definitely. Double definitely will get myself a camera. Anyway, going to Rome. It is now 3:30 on Monday morning. I'm just going past Cobham services on the M25, heading down to Dover, catch the boat to Calais, probably go down via Lille because the traffic will have gone by the time I get there, into Belgium, down through Belgium into Luxembourg, fuel at Martelange, customs papers in Luxembourg today, back into France, through France, into Switzerland, through Switzerland over the Simplon, through Italy and down to Rome. Rome, of course, being the ultimate destination. Probably take me, I think I know him. In fact, I'm sure I know him. Anyway, never mind. Off on a bit of a tangent there. Yeah, it's about 3 days, 2.5, 3 days down to Rome from here. So yeah, it should be pretty good. I'm going to go and see what they say about getting on the 6 o'clock. It's 5:20 now, so we'll go and see if we can get on the 6 o'clock one, which will be the Dunkirk boat. See how we get on. Right, got myself on 6 o'clock to Dunkirk. With a running fridge as well, which ain't bad going really, considering the boat's probably loading now. It's going to be going in 35 minutes. So yeah, not too bad at all, quite pleased with that. I am on the ferry, just waiting to get off. So this won't make any sense to anyone. It's a message in a video you wanted. I suppose this will have to do, won't it? Wear it all the time. Never take it off. And this is the glamorous port of Dunkirk. I don't often come this way anymore. I think the boat crossing's too long. I definitely don't come this way anymore coming home. I have a serious dislike. There's another port I have a serious dislike of is Dunkirk. For the main reason is, no matter what, they always break your seal on your way into the port so they can look in the trailer, and it's the only port I know of that do it. You can have all your CMR filled in properly, seal number on your CMR which has been on the original copy as well, trailer sealed, trailer locked, doesn't matter, they will always break the seal and they will always climb in. It's ridiculous. The only port I can think of that do it. So, and pretty much for that reason, and because last time I came in here and they did that, they dropped my paperwork and the wind blowing through the shed took my paperwork out into the port in the rain, which nearly sent me over the edge. For those reasons I don't come Dunkirk anymore. I'll come out this way obviously, but going home, no, not anymore. Sometimes come round here if you're the first truck off, which I seem to be, but the gates have just opened. You sometimes come round here and the gates will be shut, but again they're like the ones at Cherbourg and Cairn and that. Just drive up to them and they're automatic. As you drive up to them they'll open. And there's the check-in area there's the trucks queuing to get in. One thing I will say about Dunkirk, on a positive note, it's usually a far more civilised affair to get into the port and get into check-in if it's busy. There you go, I was the last truck on the boat and I was the first truck off. Worked out quite well. This parking area on the right is huge, it's a massive place. I have parked there in the past, other people say it's dangerous and I can sort of see what they're saying really. It's not the best, certainly, but I have parked there in the past when I've been stuck and I've never had a problem, but that's not to say that it is a safe place to park, if you know what I mean. just coming down the National 4 now in Belgium, heading for Martelange for fuel. I'm in a place called Tainville. Tainville's really, really good. For one, just passing there on the right hand side, it's got a little supermarket which you can stop at. So you can pull in on the right there. I actually pull in on the left sometimes as well with the chevrons. Never seem to get any problems. And then just here, the grey building on the right hand side is a bank with a cash machine. And again, you can stop. And immediately next door to it, with the White House and the spare land on the right, and then the little restaurant, cafe, chippy type place on the left hand side, is really good for parking. It's they call them fritteries in Belgium, and it's like their version of a chip shop really, but it's got tables and chairs in it, and that particular one is really good. They have a decent shower there. Obviously it's free to park as long as you go in and eat, and yeah, it's really quiet at night as well. It's really good. It's a really good spot, Tainville. It's got it all really. I used to park there quite a lot. I used to come the National 4 just to park there. You can also do it to Tainville in about 3 hours 50 minutes from Calais, which makes it ideal. Here I am, back in Martelange again. I'll run up here and fill it with diesel and absolutely get every last litre of diesel I can in it, because I'm trying to prove a point on this trip that I can make it from Luxembourg to Rome to Luxembourg without refueling. If I sound confident that I'm going to do it, I'm not. But I'm certainly going to have a very good go at it. This truck being a 6x2, it I say only carries 1,000 litres. 1,000 litres is a lot, considering most UK spec trucks carry, I don't know, 300-400 litres maybe. 1,000 litres is a lot. 1,000 litres is a heck of a lot on a 6x2. But a European spec 4x2, you would carry 1,500 litres. So there is a bit of a difference. Here we go. Yet again, straight on the pump. I'm getting myself a bit straighter here, so somebody can get on the pump at the other side of me if they want to. Here we go. Bit of reversing. And there we go. You won't fill myself up with diesel. Just thought I would do some shots of the outside. I keep getting asked. I have done some in recent videos, but I do get asked a lot about shots of the outside of the truck. So here we go. This is the outside of the truck. Fridge is running. Obviously, when I want to stand near the truck and talk, the fridge kicks in. But yeah, there we go. Shiny wheels, tiny tank, tiny pens. All you need really. Right, filled up with fuel, back in Belgium on the 411 heading down towards Stopover, the Luxembourg border. In fact, that is Stopover, the border with Belgium and Luxembourg, up ahead. And this is where I'm going to get my T-farms raised so I can go through Switzerland. Because even though I'm not delivering in Switzerland, I still need customs papers to get through. And this is where I'm going to get them done. You cannot do it like this if you are delivering in Switzerland. If you come from the UK and you're delivering in Switzerland, you can't do this. You can only do this if you've come from the UK if you're transiting Switzerland. That is driving through Swiss to get to another country. The only way you can come here and get customs papers, get T-farms raised. So I'm going to go and see one of the agents in the little building that you've just seen next to the motorway. I'm going to show them my CMR. They will take a copy of it and they will raise my T-farms. Just a second. There we go. And yeah, they will raise my T-farms, and well, I'll tell you what, I'll go and do it and I'll explain it as I'm doing it. Right, this is the building that I mentioned, and Bayers is the agent that I use because they're generally faster. There's a truck, well there's a trailer, the truck's at the front of it, or it was when I arrived. Yeah, Bayers is the agent I use, which is through that door there, first office on the left hand side. Just go in there. Hang on. Go in there, give them your CMRs and tell them which border you want to use, which in my case was Valorbe, Issel, Valorbe being the entry border and Issel being the exit border to go over the Simplon. They take a copy of your CMR and then give you your paperwork back and then raise T-farms for you, which he's doing now. He gives you a photocopy of your T-farm back to use as a load list, which I'll explain later. And then something in the eye. Sorry. Yeah. Copy of your CMR back to use as a load list, and then raises the T-farms, which you then take over to the other side of the motorway. Over there, there's a tunnel, there's an underpass. You go through the underpass, which is at the other end of this building, into that office over there, see the Belgian customs, they stamp your T-farm for you, give it back, and then that's you done. Straight back over this side, you don't need to go back into the office at Bayers there, you just jump straight back in your truck and leave. The whole process will take about 10-15 minutes and cost you €29. It couldn't be easier, and people, hello again, people do it this way because it is much faster to do it this way than to have these T-farms raised in the UK, which can take anything from half an hour if they're being really quick, an hour if they're being about normal, 2 to 3 hours if they're slow. Normally they're normal to slow in the UK, so here is the preferable way of doing it. So I'm going to go back in now. I'm assuming that mine will be ready. All I'm doing here now is following my signs for Nancy. Come out of Luxembourg, down to Metz, so I'm in the area of Metz. This is the motorway through Metz really. Follow for Nancy, and then down a bit near Nancy, pick up the signs for Epinal. Follow for Epinal, and I'll be somewhere down the National 57 tonight. I've got an hour and a half left driving, so I'm going to get a little bit further than I thought I was going to get, which is good. And Yeah, I'm not sure how far I'm going to get tomorrow. I have to wait and see how tomorrow goes and what sort of time I get up. I'm going to set my alarm for pretty early, but sometimes what time I set my alarm for and what time I actually get up are a little bit different these last few weeks. So we'll see how we get on.